Our CBC series Frames profiles photographers and their relationship to the craft. When Eugene Howell retired from teaching, he left Vancouver and moved home to Northern Bay, where there's no shortage of beautiful scenery. But shortly after returning home, Howell was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. As you're about to see, that love for photography and nature has offered a lot of comfort during difficult radiation treatment.
About 2 years ago, I discovered I started losing my voice. After seeing different doctors, I went in and they found out I had thyroid cancer. While I was doing my radiation, my photography actually was my coping mechanism. So my life here in Northern Bay, I came back to the town that I was born. And when I was born, I was the youngest. And my father, when I was born, was 50. So we grew up very poor. But growing up in Northern Bay and Conception Bay North, we were very tied to the land as children. Our playground was the coves and the beaches and the boats. Some people complain about the weather. But when the weather is sometimes the worst and the wildest is when I go out and I capture the most crazy scenes of rugged beauty and nature's power. But I always take my camera wherever I go. I could go down to Old Burlington for a doctor's appointment, but I take my camera. And sometimes the best shots I've ever taken is when I didn't think. I just had the camera in the vehicle or in my backpack. Even when I was doing the radiation, I would post all my trips around St. John's, Cape Spear, and a lot of people comment that it motivated them. I still struggle to breathe sometimes, and people still see me out. And I think people who are struggling, whether it's physical, mental, I've had a lot of people say, you motivated me to get outside and do something. And your pictures, I went to that cove today after seeing your picture. So I think that's kind of cool. I think my favorite photo is the massive iceberg a couple of years ago off Northern Bay. There was a big swimming pool inside and a big overfall. And on the other side it had rocks as big as a house. Yeah, so I think that's my favorite. The icebergs, you know, the 5/8 under the ground, under the water, and the color, and the pure ice, and the beauty is amazing.
Well, just a reminder.